Okay, I'm gonna show how to use GIMP to do your Amazon book cover. This is basically like Photoshop, but it's open source, which means it is free. I have been using it for so many years. I don't know, like 15 years, something like that. So let me share my screen, and the first thing I'm gonna do is actually, let me say KDP book cover. Cover calculator, okay? kdp.amazon.com/cover-calculator. So I'm doing a paperback, I'm doing black and white. I like white paper, left to right, inches. Pick a trim size. Make sure that in your formatting software you have the same trim size. I have made that mistake before. Page count, I don't have one, so I'm not doing this for a particular book now, so I'll just put one in, but you put in whatever page count it is. And here you go. So what you're going to do now is download that template. That is going to come in a zip file. Going to open that up. And here we have a PNG and a PDF version. And so now I'm going to open my GIMP, which is usually in the dock, but who knows? Okay. So I'm going to open up the one we just got, the PNG version. And here it is. Okay. So now the layers part is over here, and that's going to be really important. It gives you some instructions here, so it's showing you that this is where the binding is, this is where the barcode is going to go, so don't put anything here. And then the pink area is where things might get cut off in the trimming, so don't put anything important there. That's what it's saying there. Okay, so I am going to minimize this a little bit and find a cover to put on there. Um, so let's say I'm doing for this one. And then, whoops, on the wrong tool. Okay, so we want to be on this tool for moving. I'm gonna put it here. And then this tool, there's a few different things under this menu. This is something that has changed over the years, so they're always doing different things. But right now, we want to left click, right click that, and go to scale. Grab that corner and pull it out. Okay, so you can see here, this becomes two different layers. This is one layer, this is on top of it. You can move things around, you can move layers up and down. I am going to create a new layer. So I'm right clicking here and I'm doing new layer. It's going to start out transparent, which it doesn't, you can change that, but I don't care. I'm going to be changing it, but that creates a new layer that is the size of the full thing. Now I'm going to go to this. Well, first I'm going to make sure that I'm on the color I want. So this is the background foreground color. So usually it's going to be this one. And then I can, where's the tool for ink drop? Okay, so here, if I wanted to grab a color from here, and these are just black, but let's say I want to use this orange from the background. Then I'm going to do this bucket. And since I'm on this top layer, when I hit the bucket, it fills in everything on there. Move that down one. Okay. So now I've covered over the template part, but I still need to see the template part, right? So what I'm going to do is change the opacity, which is right up here. And you can do it with this button, or you can also just drag like that. So, okay, now I can get a sense of what is behind it. And then I can use this text tool to write the back cover description and the spine text. And let me show you the spine text because that's a little funky. So first I'm going to change this color so it's not the same color as the background. This looks different than the last time I saw it. Okay. And then the fonts are in here. You can add your own fonts, I believe. I haven't done it in a long time, but I think so. And you don't get a very good preview of what they look like either, which is a bit of a shame. So, let's say whatever that is. Okay. And 62 is tiny. So here you have down at the bottom here, this shows the actual size. So to see the whole book cover at once, you're only at 12%, but let's say I go to 50%. Yeah, it's still tiny. It's a little bit hard to get a sense of what it's really going to look like, and some of my covers have really tiny text by accident. So you can't do this. This just changes the size of the text box. So you have to double click to highlight it and then, change things here. So change things dramatically. That's too much. So anyway, you can copy and paste in your text and then change that font around. And then for the spine, so let's say this was going to be the spine. What I'm going to do is move it. I'm going to grab this moving tool, and this is a little bit tricky. You have to make sure that you're actually on the text, or else you'll end up moving the whole layer behind it. So I'm going to very carefully, am I grabbing the right thing? Yes, okay. I'm going to bring it over here, and then I'm going to rotate it. So this is the same as the scale tool, but here now we're going to rotate. And get it sort of close, and then do that. And confirm it by hitting rotate there. Now again, grab it and grab it with that, yeah. And I'm gonna move it on top so I can actually find it. And, line it up wherever I want it to be on the spine. So title, text, okay? And then when you're ready and it's all finished, then just put that opacity all the way back up. I know this looks dreadful. Orange is not the right choice. But then you go up here and you can export it. And then, name it so that you remember what it is. And Amazon wants it as a PDF. So you just put in the .pdf and it will do it. Might ask, does it ask yeah, it asks a little bit confirmation here. You can just leave all these settings the same, click export, and then you have your book cover. So hopefully that covers everything that you needed for that. And I will end it there.